pretty much it. Well, no, I had to find out and call about my next schedule for work, and then I had to help my mom with her schoolwork. Other than that, that's it.
Alright, put the stream up already.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, I'll just leave it and come back to it. I really fucking hate how my time is starting to get consumed where I can't play some of the games I buy.
Well, should have played them when you had the free time.
I mean, I do now, and because I'm starting to make better use of my time, but it's still really fucking annoying that, you know, if not work, then thankfully I'm putting my time after school to use because I take care of my work before I leave, or, you know, if it's important, I go ahead and get it done so I don't have to be worried the whole fucking weekend for it. And then, you know, there's the extra shit I have to deal with, which isn't a lot, but it still eats a lot of fucking time.
I got you.
Yeah. My friends want to come around with their fucking drama, and I've learned how to put the fucking phone down and not bother them, because honestly, their drama eats up my time. That's something I'm getting sick of.
That's because you let them eat your time.
Which is exactly why I stopped answering.
Well, I'm glad you took our advice 2,000 years later.
You know what? I got this one girl I met from work. I don't even know how the fuck I ended up in that goddamn relationship. Like, she randomly, you know how Facebook and Messenger are connected to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the bitch is like, oh, you know, you got a Facebook? I'll follow you. I'm like, yeah, you know, just look for me and follow me. You know, and I thought that was gonna be it. You know, she'll comment on my picture, you know, that'd be it. But no, lo and behold, she finds me and texts me through Messenger. This bitch doesn't know how to leave me the fuck alone.
It just sounds like you get involved with a new bitch every single week. I mean, even back in my day, I didn't rotate bitches like the way you do. I don't know how the hell you do.
Bruh, I didn't even do anything. Like, she's like, oh, you know, I'll follow you on Facebook. Then she hits me up on Messenger, and she talks so fucking much. Like, I can't even get it. Do you ever have one of those people who text you, who sends text backs to back to back to back, and you try to have a conversation, but you can't get a fucking word in because she's texting so fucking much? That's what she does. And she literally has nothing to do because apparently she's a mom who's in a shitty marriage. And she's like, what, 20? She's like Judy's age, and I'm just like, how the fuck? I'm just like, then like I'm telling her, oh, you know, I'm getting ready to go rest. I'm about to take a nap. I'm about to go, you know, enjoy my Saturday. And she was like, okay, enjoy your Saturday. And, you know, text back 53 or an hour later or a couple minutes later, I can't sleep. LOL. What are you doing? And I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? I'm not here for that. That's annoying.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, shit. I'm like, I want to, like, she literally kept hitting me up about my goddamn, what am I doing Saturday? She's like, oh, you know, all her goddamn marital problems. I'm not here for you. I'm not about this. I thought you were just gonna follow me on Facebook, like my pictures, and be, you know, that's it. Oh, hold on, Gary's, you know, let me, yeah, hold on real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too.
Hold on some shit, man. Okay, hold on. But no, the bitch didn't do after She hits me up on Facebook. She just starts professing all her goddamn marital problems, how she's unhappy in her marriage. And she's like, oh no, I like talking to you because you just make me feel better about my situation and I don't have anybody to talk to. I have no friends. I'm like, the fuck? And then, you know, when I decide to finally go do something else and don't want to talk to her, she's like, I'm like, okay, I'm about to go take a nap or rest or something. And she's like, okay, have a good rest. And, you know, she texts back like fucking 30 minutes later, did you have a good rest? And I'm like, fuck? Then when I don't text back, she'll send like 5 or 10 more texts. I'm like, you know what? I don't even bother having a conversation with you just because I can't get the fucking words. God.
Yeah, I suppose I can understand. Actually, no, I can't, but...
No, you, shit.
I don't know how you deal with certain females, but I couldn't.
I don't know either. All I know is I don't answer my fucking texts like that anymore, and I'm really sick of fucking everybody. Like, I don't even pick up my phone unless it's YouTube, or, you know, the friends I do talk to that don't give me shit. I don't have time for that anymore. Like, drama eats up too much time I want to spend on myself or others I actually do want to hang with. You know what, I'm just getting to that point where I'm just like, you know what, I don't want to fuck with you anymore. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Relatable.
Yeah, I was just like, all, like that delusion again. Like, you know, even if she says she's coming to see me because I'm coming to school to do some business with a guy, you know, the guy to sell my pictures, he buys all my shit for $30 or $45 and all that. If he's actually planning on, you know, dealing with business with me, so yeah. So I'm gonna be there a little bit longer. And she's just like, oh, you know, I'll come and see you finally. I'm like, sure, do what the fuck you want. And she's like, is that girl Macy gonna be there? You know, thought. And she's like, oh my god, I never did like her. She really gets on my nerves. She just wants someone's attention, and she's always around you so much. And she's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna come over there and see if I can piss her off. Basically what Judy does whenever she wants to get a kick out of somebody, knowing she can upset them just by being calm, I guess. I don't know. That's what she's trying to do.
Interesting.
And I'm just like, why the fuck are you causing me much fucking drama? And I told her, if you do that, I'm disowning the fuck out of you. He's like, you're gonna come to see me and hang out and all that other shit. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you cause me a bunch of headaches and drama I don't need, I'm not fucking with you anymore.
Well, there's really no point in hanging out with somebody, you know, that way.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't. I'd be like, fuck that.
Yeah. And she keeps talking about how mature she is and shit. And I'm like, why the fuck are you deciding to instigate? And then she came to me not early talking about her friend is instigating some bullshit and letting another friend walk into it. And she's like, now correct me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't you tell a friend when that's bullshit? And I'm like, yeah, you should. Then the moment I brought this up, she said she was gonna do the same thing. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that?
Huh. Hello, Alex. So glad to see you're good and safe. So...
Yeah, man. Hope you're doing well after Irma. Yeah, we missed you last stream too.
Indeed.
And yeah, go ahead and introduce us. I was saying, can I go ahead and introduce us? We didn't do that earlier.
Yeah, we've only been streaming for about 10 minutes, but if you want to go ahead and make it formal, knock your stuff out.
You know, hey everybody, welcome back to another stream. This time we have, you know, me, Gary, Judy, and this time Judy is streaming The Last of Us. Not me, fuck, not The Last of Us, but...
Oh my god! You really... Well, you fucked that up real quick.
No, I'm sorry. She's streaming Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. My apologies, people. Simple fuck that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just
Oh,
a
that
little
was
excited to play
awesome.
Last of Us because, you know, I bought the remastered version. I'm gonna stream that soon. You know, once I get the hang of it, probably. But
Judy is
yeah,
playing The Last of Uncharted.
so,
It does make sense when you put it that way.
Yeah.
It really does, though. Can't really
The
complain about
Last
that.
of Uncharted.
Oh my
Oh
god,
wow.
you need to go for that.
Yeah, but she's here playing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, and you know, how much more do you have to go? Because you were like on chapter 5 when you stopped, right?
This is chapter 5 still, so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's pretty much halfway done with it.
yeah, yeah. It's lit, but this it looks like it's going to hell already.
I don't know,
Haven't seen her yet.
this part of crushing was a bitch, I will say that.
I saw the fucking bullets. I was like, oh
Yeah, this wasn't fun on
Fucking
crushing,
bullets,
I will say that. This part took me quite a while to do.
no. This isn't even fucking bullets. This is a goddamn bullet storm.
Bitch.
Yeah, we need somebody filling up the comments. It was fucking dry as shit. I was trying.
Of course we miss you, Alex. You always tend to bring good comment into our stream, so we definitely appreciate you a lot.
And you know, we had that nigga who said rub my snout in the last one, so.
You know, I had really forgotten that. I truly had forgotten that. But thank you for bringing that up because, you know, we needed a reminder.
Shit came out and I'll be like, oink. Wait, what did he say? Oink. Damn.
I don't give a fuck what he said. Or it said.
Up here. Think there's a way through.
Yeah, I kind of feel you on that. That shit, your streams always tend to attract the weirdest shit.
I have no idea why, but
Poor bastards.
It's all. I will never understand how you attract the bullshit.
it's because I'm a woman.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Well,
And for some reason, guys don't know how to act when it comes to a girl who either plays video games, watches anime, or does both.
they're just people.
Up here. There's a
Yeah, apparently we're unicorns to some people. Like, no, this is not My Little Pony. What the fuck? I'm just like you, except I have a vagina.
I have a vagina.
It's really the only difference, really.
Well, that and boobs.
Well, see, I'm not gonna consider that just a female gender only thing because there's a lot of guys that have bigger boobs than I do.
Oh.
So,
Well, yeah,
that's why
true.
I mentioned genitals instead.
I get you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna address what happened at Nintendo Direct.
I really didn't watch. I didn't watch that much of it. I only watched probably like the last 10 minutes of it.
Well, I didn't get the chance to watch it either. I had to go back and look at it for myself.
All I will say
know is
is
they
that
released
Super Mario Odyssey is gonna be lit.
what you tell your men.
Oh, that was confirmed the day it fucking debuted.
I know, but they showed more, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely a first buy when I get my Switch.
Oh, Jeff. You know, you got some more Pokemon news and Metroid is making a return.
And the most important thing to take away from the Direct is the fact that Nintendo showed that they have third-party support coming in. So, of course, LA Noir was already announced a few weeks ago, but then they announced that Wolfenstein 2 and Doom are going to be coming to the Switch soon. So that's a big step forward for Nintendo as far as bouncing back from what happened.
Yeah, that's true. That is really cool that they actually put it up there.
Come on.
What the fuck is... You took down Nadine.
Rule of people, you must first sow chaos.
This ain't right.
I will incite my civil war. Stamp out the weak bloodline of the young king. Starting with you.
Nadine coming in with that support. I like how the goons just disappeared.
I swear Saab gets his glasses broken like in every fight. It's like, why do you even bother wearing? Like, can you just have contacts by now?
I'm saying
Yeah, I saw when they flew off when they did knock the shit out of him.
He gets his glasses broken every fight.
I think what makes it funnier is that he just has replacements. Like, how many replacements do you have? Like, it's like
he probably got a closet full.
I think it's just funny because he anticipates that they're gonna get broken so much. But then you think about it, why would you even, put yourself through that?
Just get contacts, bitch.
Like, yeah, you might have money, but that don't mean you gotta recklessly spend it on fucking glasses every 2 minutes.
Like, when your favorite set of guns is thrown away, you gotta have a fucking pair. You gotta have repercussions in case that shit happens. Shit.
Can I just say, you were not joking about Assad. I mean, wow, he looks
And some guns.
Right? That's exactly what he wants. Pretty sure his glasses are an affectation. Make him look harmless or smart. Both. But he is smart. Was a doctor before he took up his course.
What do I want to play after this?
So he's after having
Metroid,
a
Samus
career.
Returns,
I'm
Monster
sure at one
Monster
point he
Hunter
thought it was the right
Stories,
one
and
to
The
do.
Last of Us.
Hey,
Have you finished
you sure you're good to
Horizon?
go? Good as I'll ever be.
I haven't gone back because I've been so focused on Persona. Yeah, I'll make time for both that and Nier when I get the chance. Because I've been actually wanting to go back and play Nier for a little bit.
I see.
Yeah, definitely. We have no questions as far as Nintendo being able to make first-party games. I mean, we know that. We know they're good at that. Breath of the Wild is more than likely going to be Game of the Year. I mean, even though my vote would go to Persona, but still, it's not going to beat out Breath of the Wild. I mean, it's either going to be that or Super Mario Odyssey. Either one, Nintendo's going to have Game of the Year. So we know they can make first-party games, but the question was, were these major third-party developers going to be able to work with the Switch in order to bring over their ports? And so far, so good. So hopefully they're going to be able to maintain that momentum going into next year, as well as figuring out what to do about the shortage. Because as much as Nintendo was saying it's not a problem, it is a problem. That you go into any kind of major retail store and you see their shelves or their switches are completely empty for months on end. Not just weeks, we're talking months. So they definitely got to fix that.
It still boggles me how many fucking amazing games came out this year. Like, Game of the Year literally is gonna have so many fucking candidates because you got Nier, you got Persona 5, you got,
Horizon.
I want to, yeah, Horizon is another one. Would you go ahead and say Uncharted: The Lost Legacy is one, standing alone?
Not exactly.
I wouldn't put it in that category, honestly. It's one thing Uncharted 4, you know, was last year, but
Yeah.
Lost Legacy is still, you know, kind of on the experimental edge to me. Yeah, like this is probably just like, you know, a real,
It's a
Beginning
good
phase.
expansion.
yeah,
But
it's a good
still
expansion.
You know what?
It's still under the Uncharted 4 umbrella, so no, I wouldn't consider it a Game of the Year contender compared with everything else that's came out this year. But
Right.
it's still a good game.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of the reason
This
why
year
I
is going to come down to
This was my deal.
Zelda, Mario,
To do recall.
Horizon, I think Persona 5.
Definitely.
And
Like Sam and then you dragged me into this
Nier is not as popular, honestly. It's a great
Yeah.
game, but it's definitely not as popular as the other four are ranked.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
It's
true.
a really good game, but it's not going to carry the same kind of appeal. That
Yeah, that's the sad thing. It's very underrated, you know.
really, really fucking sad because like that's one of those games like I played enough to where I really want to go back and talk about it with everybody, but the more I try to, everybody's just gonna look at it like it's weeb shit, weeb shit, weeb shit, weeb shit, and yeah, it's weeb shit, but it's amazing weeb shit, you know?
Yeah, but a lot of people, you know, don't really know about Nier to begin with. It's just one of those games that, yeah, it looks nice, but a lot of people who got into Nier Automata either really new to the actual lore itself, or people who already, you know,
Yeah.
went back to the PS3, PS2 days, you know, with Drakengard and the first Nier. So those are the ones would appeal to more. But you know,
Yeah, 'cause
series like Persona have been around for years. Obviously, that's always been a popular series, so that's definitely,
Yeah, old as
you know,
shit.
you already knew it was gonna be a huge hit from the get-go. And Horizon was just fucking amazing, honestly. That game, I think if anybody hasn't played Horizon yet, should, because it's so great. Truth be told, the story is amazing. The combat can be a little rough in the beginning, but you
But
definitely
once
get the
you
hang of it.
it's great.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Breath
Plus,
of
it's
the Wild.
it's a fucking rush.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild is fucking amazing. I have no complaints about Breath of the Wild except for the fact that, you know, the lightning could kill you. That's
There's
bullshit to me.
Everything can kill you.
Well, yeah, but I honestly fear the lightning more than the enemies. Especially when you have some kind of armor. I remember the first time, well, if I hadn't watched the trailers about Breath of the Wild and I'd just gone in that bitch blindly, I would have been struck by lightning so many damn times.
You're
It's
like,
just,
oh, I can't wear anything metal. You had to realize that.
yeah, there's just some parts that just irritates the fuck out of you because of the weather or something. You know, you can't climb when it's raining. It drains your stamina and shit. It's horrible. But aside from that, it's an amazing, amazing game. I don't care what people say that it doesn't follow the same formula as the others. I'm actually glad it doesn't, because it would have been way too predictable. And I think we've had enough of the same old formula for years. I think this was a good...
We really did though, because everybody
Yeah.
could literally tell what the fuck is gonna happen. It's like, you know, Link is gonna get separated. He's gonna have to find his way to Zelda. He gets a new companion, gains a new gimmick, you know, throughout the entire game. Gets the sword, does a bunch of shit, then has to save Zelda or work with Zelda and defeat Ganon or whoever the fuck is the new enemy for this turnaround. Pretty much. Well, it may not
Yeah.
always follow in that order, but still.
Yeah,
But no,
but...
I'm kind of glad it went in that direction too.
Yeah, but honestly, anybody who has a Switch or a Wii U, regardless, should buy Breath of the Wild. That's a fucking amazing game. I don't care what anyone says. I, you know, do not regret putting 200 plus hours in that game at all. So, it's great. Now,
You was
Persona
gone,
5, I haven't played it personally. I've just watched gameplay of it. And even I can tell that it is a great game. I'm just personally not interested in playing it. I mean, yet.
Because the hype.
I mean, I might play it eventually. I will say that. You know, watching Gary play it definitely, you know, made me have a little bit of interest in it, but not enough to actually go buy it right now and put that many hours in the game yet. But I definitely will play it. But I can already tell, you know, from what I've heard, I haven't heard anyone talk shit about it. I think it would be really far-fetched if somebody actually did talk shit about it. I didn't see really any flaws in the game when I've watched him play it. I thought it was really fun. The characters really diverse. The way of the format of the game is really nice. I liked it.
Yeah.
So that's definitely, you know, going to make an impression. Hello, mother.
It's one of the best ones I've fucking played in fucking long time. Never thought I'd get so attached into it. Plus, it actually does make me reevaluate a lot of choices in my fucking life.
Ay, Dios.
A mí me dice, yo solo agarré el vuelo de conexión para Soleil. Yo no sabía, dice que tenía que agarrar la maleta y volver, así como nos ha pasado a nosotros, que tenemos que volverla a agarrar. Ay, Dios mío. Pero me imagino que le van a llegar, ¿verdad, mami? Ya sea aquí a Ontario o... Vea, ellos saben que el destino de él es acá.
Sí.
No, mira que el trompo que le había hecho a Pieras, qué lindo, se lo quitaron, porque traía clavo. Luego, Dani, papi, ¿quién le ha dicho que lo tiene que traer en la maleta de mano? Mami me dice, mire, y fue en Honduras que se lo quitaron, solo dice que porque quiso meter unas tabletas y todo, hubiera dejado todas babosadas, le digo. Ay, Dios mío, mira qué lindo era, si él ya me lo había enseñado en la foto. Mira, le compré a la niña para que se cepille, mami. Para que se cepille.
Está bonito.
La escalerita.
Yeah, that's pretty. You know, one thing I will say about this specific chapter is that you had to do a lot of sneaking, which grated on my fucking nerves.
I couldn't do it. So I just said, fuck it. After I like snuck and killed like the first two, I just ran straight for the middle and just kept shooting and running. I could not do it.
You ran like a fucking chicken who lost his hair right into the fucking frame. It was like, I said, hey, you still survived it.
Yeah, because pretty much as long as you're able to, you know, use the rope to get away from the APC, I mean, as far as like, taking out like all the other enemies, you don't really have to do too much if they stay in the same place. It's not like they're gonna jump down from the tower and start chasing you. They just stay right there. So as long as I'm moving away from the APC, it's not really a big deal. But you know, I tried to do the stealth shit, but I just
It didn't work.
I couldn't do it.
I did the stealth shit, honestly. I really did. I think this was the one time that I abused the living fuck out of it because I really could not go around it without getting hit at all.
Last legs now.
I mean, like, try to do it on crushing. Like, there will be times where I'm, like, just completely hiding, like, you know, away from the APC, and then you see the APC go by you, and it shouldn't, like, be able to see you. And for some reason, it just always knows where you are, then it will go and then turn around and then back up and run you over. That happened to me, like, 2 times. And after that, I just said, fuck it.
I'm just running.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna be a fool and run this shit.
Yeah, that shit had me pissed. I was like, there was no way in hell that APC should have known I was right there. And it still would manage to find me and run me over. And I was just like,
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one that pissed me off. It's like, even if you hide somewhere, it can like crush you. That shit grated on my fucking nerves.
Alright?
But no, getting back to what you were saying before, I do hope you play it and give it a chance because it really is a great game. Because it's honestly made me reevaluate. That game literally made me reevaluate some fucking life decisions I was fucking doing.
Everything makes you reevaluate life decisions.
You know what?
I mean, it is true, but I mean, that's what makes JRPGs so special is that they do try to, you know, question the idea of what it means to be human and question society and all these things. So I'm pretty sure the same, well, not exactly the same, but you'll see elements that are in Persona 5 that you'll see in probably Ni no Kuni. So I'm pretty sure there are things that she could tell us about Ni no Kuni that are like similar to Persona. But
There
we
are.
haven't played any.
That is true.
That's it. We're clear.
Yeah, Ni no Kuni definitely
Would you
has a
say there
lot
are?
of life lessons in the game. You know, especially with Oliver's story and him trying to look for his, you know, trying to find a way to bring his mother back to life in this magical world that he's transported in. And then you realize throughout the game, like all these plots and twists, you know, that really just hit you right in the feels. You're like, oh, that's so fucked up. You know, that makes you realize a lot of things about your own personal life. So yeah, it definitely relates, you know.
Spit it out. Okay.
Yeah, Persona definitely has something akin to that with the situations and scenes and shit that you get involved in as you play through it.
Well, yeah, it makes sense that it would be that way.
Okay.
I never did think that
Persona
game.
5 is a fantastic game. Like I said, it's the best JRPG I've played since Final Fantasy X. But it is the fucking fanboys that do make, you know, the game somewhat unbearable because, you know, people act like, you know, this is the only game that you should be playing, and if you haven't played it yet, you're not a good gamer, yada, yada, yada. They're the ones that kind of fuck everything up for people who may have had interest in the game, but now they're kind of turned away from it because, you know, you're forcing it on them. And I think that's just so stupid.
Yeah, like I personally never had an interest to begin with, you know, so I can't say it affected me, but honestly, once the fanboys like completed the whole game and just all that, that just made it way worse.
That's a good idea.
It's just, I couldn't get it. It's a great game. It's cool to talk about it, sure. Try to convince someone to play it, I'm all for it. But when you try to shove it in someone's face and try to make them swallow it like they have, that shit turns me off so bad. This is why I don't really tend to listen to people and what they say, because I remember people did that with Horizon 2 for a bit, and I'm actually so glad I didn't listen to what people said, because I think if I would have heard it, I wouldn't have picked up Horizon at all.
That's one of the big reasons I normally like don't. That's one big thing as to why I don't play a lot of mainstream ones or didn't. I normally went for the ones I felt like I wanted to play, and the moment I started, you know, expanding my horizons, I was like, oh, you know, I'll start, you know, thinking of going for the mainstream ones. Because I really wasn't for mainstream games at first, because everybody was such a prick about, you know, playing them.
I think that's just a personal thing with you, because you tend to be the type of person that wants to just stick out.
Looks like a step well. You.
Yeah, you're definitely a rebel without a cause.
Now I do.
Yeah, it's like you don't do certain things because everyone else is into it, so it's like everybody wears blue, I'm gonna wear red because, you know, they're all wearing blue. But it's not really because you dislike the color blue. It's just because everyone else is wearing it. So
Because there are mainstream popular games that are truly just that good. I mean, look, you see that GTA 5 has came out back in 2013. You know, here we are 4 years later, and the game is still selling like 20,000 copies a week. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. But GTA 5 is really just that good of a game because Rockstar is just that good of a developer.
yeah.
The same goes for Naughty Dog too, with Uncharted, Last of Us, and even back in the day when they made Crash and Jack and Daxter. Like, you know, there's a reason why these companies and developers that, you know, were around 15 years ago are still here now, because you have plenty of them who are now dead and gone.
Yeah. The first time I played Nino Kuni, I thought the White Witch was Alicia too. I was so disappointed when I heard she wasn't.
Stay
I was
calm.
like,
Talking to me or the elephant?
so
Both?
sad. Poor Oliver.
Easy.
I love my son.
Elephant ride.
Hey then. Was it
Y no te quieres dormir por la niña, ¿verdad? Por cualquier cosa. No, pues.
I love how it just transitioned into that.
Want some of this?
Yeah, this was a really unexpected part, honestly. I was not expecting to be taken in an elephant.
Shit, you're trying to run through it like a fucking ruin, then find an elephant stuck, and then the next moment it's helping you and it's taking you somewhere. I'm here for it though. Oh, she
Yeah,
can't
there's
be
a
other.
scene in The Last of Us where, towards the end, and you see like a whole herd of giraffes. It's like probably like one of my favorite gaming scenes like ever.
That scene was really nice.
Yeah, so this with the elephants, it kind of reminded me of the giraffes in The Last of Us.
Yeah, it's like a tender moment.
Yeah, I can't wait to play it. So.
At least get through Persona first.
Oh, you ain't gotta worry about that. I'm running through that quick. Pull out, you know. I think I'm on the. Let me see. I think I'm on the 5th palace.
Yeah, you're on a Kumaris Palace, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm about, and I just got. Who is it? Haru and what is it? Mona back. I think the last Phantom Thief is Akechi, because I'm pretty sure he's the guy that, you know.
You're a selfish dickhead.
Plus, I saw him get, I think, sucked into the metaverse when they were entered through Okumu's, like, tower or wherever the fuck it was.
Well, I mean, you should have already known that Akechi was the last Phantom Thief because he is in the cover of the game.
Yeah.
Like the title screen and yeah.
But there's always, it's like, I don't, for some reason, I don't consider him a Phantom Thief because I see him and Haru and everybody else and most of the merchandise and shit, but he's one I don't see though. For some reason, I don't see him on a lot of it as opposed to the others. Then there's that whole shit with the plot about the mental shutdowns. I'm like, is that him? Or could it be somebody else? Because I feel like it's him.
You'll have to keep playing to find out.
I intend to, honestly, because the story is getting good, and it still hasn't gotten any. I haven't gotten tired of it yet.
And this stupid thing is
Funny enough, my friend said I would eventually get tired of it and leave it, take a break, and like then come back to it and enjoy it even more eventually.
Yeah, I mean, I did it because when I first played it, I played it 4 weeks straight. It was like the only thing I was doing. I would go to work, come home, and I was playing Persona. Like all throughout the season, all I did. And then I put it on for like 6 to 8 weeks, and then came back to it. It was like, I love it even more.
Yeah, that's kind of the state I'm in right now. I'm just literally playing it every fucking chance I get. I mean, I'm still making more for other things, but, yeah. Elephants.
No wonder she was so distressed.
Well, yeah, I agree, Alex. I mean, you do have mainstream companies who, I mean, Activision with Call of Duty is a perfect example. You get to a point where, because, you know, one thing you have to also go back and keep in mind is that while our developers do take pride in making video games, you know, you have to if you're going to make a career out of it, they're also business people. And at the end of the day, you do what you do, you make video games because you want people to buy the video games because you want to make money. So when you look at a company like Activision with Call of Duty, who releases the same game pretty much annually at the same core, just a different design, it doesn't really matter because in the end they know that millions and millions of people are going to be buying the game regardless. So they just like, it's money. So they're gonna be making hundreds of millions of dollars from Call of Duty every single year without having to put that much effort into it. I mean, that's kind of like what capitalism is to a degree. So I mean, every company is not going to be like Rockstar or Naughty Dog or even CD Projekt Red, the guys who made The Witcher, where they put a lot of attention to detail into what they do, and everything's kind of a labor of love. You do just have companies who just make games because it's just a way to make money. But that's what makes you appreciate the development teams that actually do take the time to produce games and add all the little nuances and details. That's why they're more respectable, because you know that they truly care about what they do and it's not just all about the money.
That's why I love it. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like, Square Enix used to be like that once upon a time.
What, making money?
Well, no, it was like, the games that they made, but it was a point where now they're sort of like just solely built on milking their franchise.
Too
I mean,
much.
this goes back to fucking Kingdom Hearts. I mean,
They
was
just
all the additional games that they made after Kingdom Hearts 2 back in 2005 or 2004 really necessary?
Nope, they weren't.
I'm not gonna sit. I'm not gonna sit here and let people shit on discourage Birth by Sleep, because that is one of my favorite ones. But all the extra shit that should have been explained earlier, yeah.
No, Birth by Sleep is fine because it serves as a prelude to all the other games. I get that, but like everything else, Chain of Memories, Dream Drop Distance, and all these other little interactive movies and things that were thrown into it. Like, was all of this really necessary?
I actually like it.
They
I
could
actually
have
like
just.
it. No. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, whether you like it or not, I mean, it's up to you. But is it really necessary? No.
No.
I feel like they could have went ahead and released Kingdom Hearts 3 after Birth by Sleep, which is around the time the PS3 came. And yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why they wasted so much money and time into making all these, extra stuff instead of investing all that in just making Kingdom Hearts 3, because that's what you would expect after Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, but Square Enix likes to build sequels off of sequels off of sequels and all that.
Square Enix is the type of company that they say you had one fucking job and you chose to do 10 that were not even the first job.
Exactly, because there was no excuse Square Enix has for Final Fantasy 15 to take 10 years to develop. And then when you finally do release it, it's still incomplete. No excuse.
Yeah, it's just sad that we had to wait that long. And then, we don't want to ever talk shit about something, but it's kind of hard not to when you realize we waited this long, so we expect something, complete, because you think that's why they wasted so much time for it. And then you find all these flaws in a game that you realize, how is it that you waste 10 years of your life making a game with this many flaws? It really doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you start to realize that after a long ass time supporting and playing the games.
It's like, honestly, if it hadn't been for the brotherhood between Noctis, Prompto, Gladio, and Ignis, I really don't think I would have loved Final Fantasy 15 as much as I do. Because that's what really, that was really what drove me to finish the game, truth be told.
Plus the dialogue was godly.
Yeah, I mean, I personally just loved it, like the way they talked to each other and how, they were such great friends to each other. But aside from that, there's a lot of holes in the story that I think should have really haven't been there, considering how long it took to make the damn game to begin with.
It's kind of funny though, how little things can literally just save a game when you think about it. Because the dialogue, because the combat system really wasn't, I'm not gonna say all to gawk at. It was nice, and it was a good way of getting shit across. But honestly, the dialogue, the brotherhood, like you said, and the way shit escalated is probably what saved that fucking game, despite it was kind of unnecessary.
Yeah, really.
What saved the game was how enjoyable the game was up until chapter 9.
I'm not gonna talk about chapter 9, Adam.
I think you actually should talk about, well, not in detail, but you can just see everything that transpired after chapter 9 was, the pacing was absolutely terrible. It was like everything was just fast forward, there weren't any details, and so now everybody's at each other's throats and pissed off, and it was just like, why did the game just fucking just change so quickly, like flipping an on and off switch?
And the worst part is, like, before that, you realize, oh yeah, you know, Noctis finally gonna meet Luna Freya, like, everything's gonna be supposedly what it should have been. It's all a happy mood until then, and all of a sudden it goes to this horrible shit.
Yeah.
And then you're not emotionally prepared for that, because then you realize, man, everyone is, like, all, like, negative, and there's, like,
fucking freight truck.
yeah, especially because, you know, after Ignis went blind, Noctis starts feeling this guilt. Gladio, you know, gets on his ass because, you know, Noctis is just depressed over Luna Freya's death and then what happened to Ignis, you know, so he feels all this weight on him, and then Gladio's just not gonna handle it at all. So there's just this really tense, you know, ambient in them that just really felt like it just came out of nowhere. Like, we were happy like 2 fucking chapters ago. What the fuck happened?
It honestly made me not even want to fucking finish it, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna suck it up and then finish the game. And I'm just like, it was hard, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, even I became depressed. I can't even blame Noctis.
Yeah. Cause everything literally went to fucking shit. I'm like, wow. Just, wow.
Yeah, everything was just, I just didn't like the whole turnout after that, you know. It felt just really rushed. And also, I just didn't see the point in Luna Freya's death to begin with. I don't see what that changed. So then, technically, I didn't really see a point in her to begin with. I don't really get what she played. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like they tried to make her this, like, divine character, apart from just being someone that was, you know, gonna marry Noctis and all that. But aside from that, I don't really get that interest from her at all.
She was a background character, honestly. She really wasn't shit, honestly. I was like, because they, like you said, they built her up and made her this big character, this big figure in Noctis's life, and I'm just like, bro, where was she throughout the whole game up to the Leviathan thing? And after that, she literally was nowhere to be fucking. No, I'm so sad about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like they definitely could have executed all that better. That's why I don't like Luna Freya's characters. They just didn't give me reasons to like her at all. So,
now, if they gave her a chapter or a scene or something where she did something, or they expanded her character, yeah, maybe, but they didn't. This is even more sad now that you think about it.
Yeah, it was terrible. I felt like they definitely could have done better.
Yeah, like I would have loved to have seen what they were actually what they were actually had in the game before they started making the changes, as far as how did these two empires, you know, finally were able to come together and how they were looking to unify. And I would have loved to see more interaction between Luna Freya and Noctis, and you know, how they feel about this, pretty much how this arranged marriage was going to go. So there were so many questions I had across how things, you know, led up to how they were. But it was more it's just like Final Fantasy was just showing like it just showed like, okay, this is what happened, but why did it happen? You know, what was the situation in context? It was just like they just did shit and just said, okay, this happened. Okay, Luna Freya's dead now, so yeah, feel emotion. Like, okay, she's dead, but why did she die? Why did she have to die? And why won't we give it any more, cutscenes or information about it?
That shit literally lacked a setting or a way to set up everything. Because I remember when I went to go look up some of the shit, because I was like, wait a minute, how did we get here? And we were just fucking happy and sunny a minute ago. I literally had to go look up shit. And I'm like, what is this game about? So I looked up and I was like, there is literally so much unexplained shit in lore. And I'm like, why wasn't this expanded upon in the beginning of the game? Why? And the fact that I'm hearing that it took so long to make makes me even more sadder because they had so much time to build the lore up and the setting and the characters and make everything all in all way more interesting than it already was, you know? That's really, wow. I mean, the game itself was interesting. I mean, it was fun. Even I can even appreciate the fact the fucking deathly fucking emotional hitting scenes and shit back after chapter 9 because it made me really love what I had in the beginning. So I can't say it didn't have a place, but it was real. That Bill Arden was just so he just felt so out of fucking place.
I mean, I thought that Arden was cool as a character. I mean,
Yeah.
The unlikable antagonist. I mean, that's cool, but as
He
far
didn't
as
give me
his,
exposition.
his relation to Noctis and what they had going on as far as who the rightful heir to the throne and
There was no backstory.
two different sides of one family and all this. So it's like I couldn't follow any of it. I was just completely confused about okay, what exactly is Arden's relationship to Noctis and how she related to him and who's the rightful heir to the throne and all these things and who's joining empires. It's just like all of that backstory was just cut out.
Oh, yeah, that's how I felt. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
Arden
I was
really
like,
came
what
out
the
of
fuck is
nowhere and
this?
was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, who is you? And then also you get to realize, oh yeah, he's practically Noctis' ancestor. The fuck? Okay. You're like, why is he still alive after 20,000 years?
I'm like, it would have been cool to know this shit or get some type of exposition or expansion or something. They'll probably make a DLC about his shit though, which I could probably guess they will.
Perhaps
But
so, but even then, it's like,
it's too late. Well, no, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's too late, but it's still, that should have been expanded upon beforehand. Matter of fact, that literally could have been the beginning of the whole game. It literally could have made the kingdom too. There was so
Indeed.
much they could have done.
And actually, it was supposed to be like you go back and watch the trailer from the E3 back in 2013. You were actually supposed to be fighting during the invasion on Crown City. You were actually supposed to be there fighting alongside
They cut that out too.
indeed.
Yeah, there's a lot to cut out. And the trailer wasn't even in the 2013 game. So he was literally like added on like at the last minute. That's why they made the characterization. It was because he wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place.
Wow.
Yep, pretty much, honestly.
That is sad, dude.
Indeed. It's very sad.
Wow. Damn, they blackballed the fuck out of 15.
I don't see them!
I hope next Final Fantasy games don't be
So he's like, you even just go back and look at that 2013 E3, when Square Enix They showed Final Fantasy 15. It looks like it's damn near finished and ready for like post production. And then they announced Kingdom Hearts 3 was in development. So
They pulled
now
a
we're
Square
in 20,
Enix.
yeah. So now we're in 2017 now, and they're releasing episodes of Final Fantasy 15 to kind of try to fill in those plot holes. And then we still don't have a release date for Kingdom Hearts 3. So it's been 4 years since that point in time. And what has
I
Square
bet
Enix
you
been?
nothing.
Must be a way into this city
It's
somewhere.
gonna be 2025 before they release that bitch. I
Square
bet you
Enix
all
can
this.
miss me with that. I'm gonna be in my 30s by then. Fuck that.
You'll be in your 40s too.
Think of solve
By the time they release something.
I was trying to make my life easier by not being that old, but thank you very much anyway, asshole.
You know,
Fuck you.
but nah, what is it?
It's a shame.
I bet you they're gonna do the same thing they did with 15 that they did I bet you with Kingdom Hearts 3, while all this Toy Story shit and nonsense and extra worlds, they're probably gonna cut out at the last second just to do something that completely is irrelevant.
11. The young king.
And then
Yeah,
fans are gonna
that
be
sounds just like Square Enix.
yeah, they pulled the Square Enix, as Judy says.
Damn right.
Oh, Square Enix.
All I know is that I don't give a fuck about Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't care if Sephiroth comes out naked for some reason in that game. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Wait, what
fuck.
I got lost after Coach Daggy. What?
All I know is that even if Sephiroth somehow, for some reason, comes out in that game naked, even if they put him there as an extra, I'm still not interested.
You'd be better off buying Final Fantasy the City since you can get him shirtless.
We already discussed this. I'm getting the day one, bitch. we don't even need to discuss this no more. All I know is that I'm gonna be fighting with him shirtless all day, every day.
The moment I mention you can get him as a shirtless costume later on or in the beginning, you're like, fuck it, I'm getting it.
Shit, I'm penetrating bitches with my sword shirtless. Hell yeah.
What is wrong?
That's what he's did. That's what he's doing. Shit. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
He penetrates air once. Oh, that shit.
I envy that bitch.
You know what? And it don't make it even worse that she got wet in the end.
She's so lucky.
You know what?
Please. I don't care what anyone says. Sephiroth is a bitch, whatever the fuck you want to say, but he fine as shit. Okay?
He is built like a goddamn soul. Like, bitch is a fucking super soldier.
He is a super soldier.
What did they call him? They said he was something.
I always tend to forget.
Hmm?
I tend to forget what they call him. All I know that I think maybe after Bloodborne, I either going to go back to Breath of the Wild DLC and Final Fantasy 7 because I haven't gotten that far in Final Fantasy 7.
It was something from back when I played Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core, where you play as Zack Fair, and it was him. I think his name was Angelus or something like that. I think Zack's dad. I don't know if Zack's dad or not, but he used some weird ass sword. And it was Sephiroth back when he was a good guy before and it showed right as he was going into his madness. Yeah. But they used to refer to him as something. I just don't remember exactly what the fuck it was. Something about being a hero to something. Maybe the hero of Niflheim? No. Couldn't be. No, not Niflheim. No, that's fucking 15. What the fuck? No, what is it that he's from? Either way. Who knows? You probably get to see Sephiroth all muscly. Imagine him when he's built in the Final Fantasy VII remake, all muscly and shiny and shit.
I warned Square Enix, honestly. If you fuck up remaking Final Fantasy VII, I'm going to your company and giving you all the fade.
There will be hell to pay. Oh,
You are not gonna ruin Final Fantasy VII for me. That's what made me lose my Final Fantasy virginity. It's not realistic.
So this is the reason you like Final Fantasy, because Sephiroth shirtless.
No, bitch. I like Final Fantasy because I played Final Fantasy VII as a child. You know, when you were like a year old, I was out here beating Sephiroth.
You know what?
I don't think he was a year old, but he was born in '97. I think he was
You
like
niggas
months
always
old.
gotta go back to this shit.
Well, I played it in '98. That's why I say it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, had I played it the year it came out, it would have been that way. You know, he would have summoned like a little embryo, but I played it like when he was like a year old.
You niggas always gotta come back to this shit. Why?
Because it's
Well,
funny.
because, yeah, but I mean, seriously, it's like, it did come out in did it not come out in '97?
Nigga, that was my
This is
fucking
fact.
birthday.
Exactly why it's funnier.
You know what? I'm just gonna pretend to use ads. You know, and Sephiroth hitting you with that penetration sensation that you say, whatever the fuck.
Is that supposed to be a bad thing? Because I'm all for it.
Oh god.
I mean, if he stabbed me with his long sword, you know, unsheathed, I'm down.
What the fuck?
Shit. I have no qualms.
You know what the funny thing is? Cloud even got impaled by that bitch.
Twice. I am so jealous.
He got impaled. Zach, Ariel. God damn, who the fuck?
Everybody got impaled but me. That's fucked up.
Why do you?
There's some things that I would accept. I wouldn't
That
mind
ain't
him
one of
being
them.
my angel of death.
The one-winged angel of death.
That sounds hot.
Okay.
It sounds like an erotica, honestly.
You basically want to fuck him to his theme music.
Fair point.
That's actually fucking lit.
Don't forget Ganesh.
You know, I'm gonna do that on my honeymoon.
You're gonna fuck some one-winged angel. Which version? The Kingdom Hearts 2 version, the Advent Children version, or the PlayStation 1 version?
All three, bitch.
Oh my
Through
goodness.
here.
Shit. It's not gonna be a short honeymoon.
Oh.
Magnificent.
I'm just playing. I don't have that kind of energy anymore.
Oh.
I can barely get out of bed in one piece.
You telling me you can't, you know, last a couple hours for Sephiroth?
We're not young like you. Okay?
You know what?
If I were 20, then yeah. I would totally ride for 7 hours straight. Sure. You know? But I'm old. Just thinking about riding tires me out.
What the fuck?
This is what happens when
I
you're
agree.
old.
I mean, me just thinking about fucking pumping and shit, it's just like, you just kind of, when you get to a point, when you get to an age, you're like, alright, let's just get this shit over with. So
Yes.
it goes from just wanting to do shit for 3 hours, you just want to get it done in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I just want to have a good time, you know, get my orgasm in. Shit. I mean,
Okay,
really,
I can understand
there's no
that,
point
yeah.
it's no point in fucking 3 hours if I'm not gonna get an orgasm out of it.
Okay, that
Exactly.
is true.
Even if it is a
it's all
quickie,
about- yes.
even if it is a 2-minute fuck, but if I get a fantastic orgasm, I'm fulfilled. That's the end goal.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I get that part.
But who the hell wants to be fucking for 2 hours?
Seriously, you're not getting anywhere, honestly.
It's like
Especially,
all these girls, like, they want to be like, oh no, like, my friend Mason, she's like, I got dick 18 for 18 hours. I'm like,
The bitch is fucking lying.
I
If she got
know.
dick
How
for
do you
18 hours, she'd be dead right now.
Right,
She
she couldn't move.
she could even suck dick for a minute without thinking that she's running out of breath. If we're being seriously honest here.
And that's how you know the stupid bitch is actually a virgin. Ain't nobody gonna talk about saying they fuck for no goddamn 18 hours.
It's not
This
realistic.
is stupid. I
Unless you want to die.
don't know. Shit.
Doesn't
From
seem
what
like a
I've heard,
bad way
girls
to go, but you know,
a bad way to go.
it's not the point here, you know.
Yeah, I'm just like, she's like, I don't know, I got 18 hours of dick. Then she said,
And she can't even handle 2 seconds of sucking dick.
But what I've heard, it's very tiresome to do so too.
Yeah.
Not only is it tiresome, but it's fucking pointless.
Seriously, what's the point of fucking 8 hours? You're doing something wrong. You were clearly doing something very, very wrong.
If you can't get him off of those hours.
Yeah, that's like saying, you know, I'm gonna make toast. It's gonna last you an hour to make toast. No. It's gonna last you a couple of minutes, you're done, you know, and you're good. Shit.
I think
You get
the
to a
way
point
she's
where you're like, fuck this, fuck your breakfast. I'm just gonna go to Jack in the Box, man.
Seriously.
I'm gonna go to McDonald's, give me a sausage biscuit or Carl's Jr. or something. It's like, the hell with this shit. I'm
Facts.
hungry.
I think it's just like, you know, she's fucking, and they're just having multiple, you know, orgasms and nuts. That's what I think it is.
No, it's not. It's not realistic. Not even porn stars do that, man.
No.
Yeah, it's fake.
It's completely unrealistic. I think even an hour is just an hour is tiresome, depending how you're doing it, obviously. But
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
time
but like
I did
back
it,
when I
that's
was
40
19,
minutes.
then yeah, no problem. I mean, you know, you have that kind of energy and fucking is relatively new to you, so it's exciting. You know, oh, like give me some pussy. It's like, you know, to a 19-year-old, that just sounds like the best thing in the world. But, you know, when you're 25, you just like, you know, you've kind of been around the block already, you've done this and that, so it's
let me
not
get
really
that
appealing, you know. Pussy isn't the only thing that's on my mind anymore. Yeah, 6, 7 years ago, sure, but not now.
yeah, pretty much. That's how it was with me too. Like when I was your age, I would just think about being with a dude. I had the energy to do it and the time. But now it's like, I can't even talk to a guy without feeling like I just want to go home and game.
What the fuck?
I just don't care, man.
I can understand that, but damn, you're like, I just want to go home. Just talking to him makes me tired.
Yeah, dead ass. Because I mean, there's just some guys that just have the most pointless conversations. I'm here like, where are you going with this? I'm
Okay,
like,
yeah, that's understandable. You know, if they don't keep your interest level, you just want to go ahead and go and be done with it.
yeah, it's like, I don't know. Maybe at my age is like, maybe because I started really young, that I don't really see sex as a priority anymore. Because even by the time I was your age, I was like, I've had a good run. Well, when you think about it, I started as a child.
You did, though.
I was a hoe.
You really was. I'm not even gonna fucking cover that shit up.
Well, it's not like you could anyway, because I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So, by the time I was your age, I was like, I've had 8 good years. I think I could retire. But then I thought, yeah, really? And then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna retire just yet. And then I turned 23 and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done.
That's the Suku, a king of the Nagas.
And I've been good ever
Entities
since.
that take the form of
You've been good
It
ever
shows his
since.
control over fear and
I'm
death.
sane somewhat.
Cobras were always my favorite snake.
Don't
Okay,
think I
that's
have a
true. I
favorite
can't handle
snake.
that.
I mean, naturally, you're going to have a desire. I mean, it's just a natural biological need, but
Facts.
you become more tolerant and you understand restraint As in, you know, back when I was 18, it's like, okay, I'm horny, I gotta fuck, I gotta find something to
Just need
fuck.
to figure out
But,
what it is.
you know, when you turn 24, 25, you're like, okay, yeah, but, you know what, I can, put my
There's
focus onto
another rank up
something
ahead.
else. I'm realizing that, yeah, getting laid is nice, but at the same
I got
time, I
other
gotta
shit
worry
for it.
about these bills I gotta pay and, focus on just, what I'm trying to do moving forward. So
I'm standing
Got
right
shit
priorities
to do.
here.
become more
I
of
know.
my focus than my personal pleasure.
I feel
Because I
you.
can be laying up and fucking all day, just busting all kinds of nuts, but then I look at my bank account and,
We're going back now.
I'm in the fucking red. There's nothing in there. It's negative.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Hmm.
No, no,
Yeah, that is
no,
true.
no, 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 no. Oh, good suggestion.
Man.
Ah, that was a close one.
Those are
Hey, A2 is sexy as fuck. I mean, point blank, period. I mean, she has the
A2's
right to
fine.
overanalyze A2. I mean, A2's a bad bitch. I mean, straight up,
A2
she's a
A2 can
bad
stab me with
bitch.
her sword any day.
Bruh, he's still on swords.
Yeah, she's good with one, so yeah. Shit. If I was a lesbian, I'd totally go for her.
Her and 2B both.
I mean,
See?
when I saw 2B, I was like, damn. It was like when I saw A2, I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Me too. As soon as I saw a close up of her ass, I knew she was the one for me.
The way she had that walk too.
Oh my god, yes. She's so fine.
I can see my house from here.
Yeah.
Those are 3 good games to start off with in PS4, honestly. I agree with those.
Hmm.
I haven't played Wolfenstein in a long time.
By the way, Gary, which woman got you off on Persona? I said, which woman had you going for Persona?
I did.
What
I'll be
woman
right
in
down.
persona?
What women?
Well, I already told you that Sai is my wife for life. I mean, point blank, period. She's the best girl in the game, no matter what. It's just what sucks is that I can't romance her. So since I can't romance her, I've always gone with An.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought Ann was a bitch at first. But I was like, no, there's more, there's so much more to her.
Yeah, that's what I like about it, is the fact that she is a well-rounded character. She's not perfect. She's got plenty of issues, but that's
Definitely.
what makes her so relatable and human. It's like, thing I don't like about, Makoto is that, she's almost too perfect to a degree. She's the student council president. She's obviously extremely smart. And of course, her whole confidence about her breaking away from being the nice girl and the obedient girl who adults are able to manipulate. But I don't exactly like how she was just completely thrown into like being basically the second in command. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. She just got here and now she's already barking orders and shit. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way to a degree. I was like, she hasn't really paid her dues yet, and she's already being touted as basically being the canon girlfriend in the series. So, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and of course I can't stand the fucking fanboys who make it even worse. So, yeah, I mean, but she's still a good character, but, I wasn't really, into her like everybody else is. I much prefer her older sister. Futaba, I kind of just look at as like being my daughter.
She
So I
kinda,
can't,
it's,
Turn the water on for this side.
yeah, like she fits more of like the little sister. Like I just want to protect her and, buy her candy and play video games with her.
yeah.
I don't want to romance her. I don't understand that, how people can see her as a
Water running
romance
down
option.
both sides.
I don't either. It was like that's definitely my little sister, and I would want to protect her. Like shit, go to the game store and spoil her with games.
Yeah.
Is that it? We'll find out.
Makoto, when I first met her, I honest to God, I was like, bitch, why are you always in my business? Fuck. Then you know, I saw how much I was like, she's not a bitch. She's just a hardworking woman with a bunch of pressure put on her.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
know, she's just trying to get her way in the world, and now that she's trying to break away from that, she's having a hard time trying to find herself through that. And I'm like, I can kind of relate to her in a sense with that. Plus, she's the kind of woman that would keep my head straight. So, yeah, that's another reason I'm kind of taken to her.
Yeah, I mean, she and Sai, they're definitely no nonsense type of women, but they also have a very soft side to them too. So, she's definitely, that's kind of why they consider Makoto to be like the canon girlfriend. It's because Akira and Makoto are kind of like the mom and dad of the Phantom Group. So it kind of just makes sense to look at them that way because they are the two most mature members of the Phantom Group. So I mean, I can understand it looking from that perspective, even though, like I said, I wouldn't date Makoto, even though that she's not a bad character. I'm not saying I wouldn't date a girl like her. It's just that I just personally prefer Ann. But that's
Things
just me.
always come in threes. 3 points for trotting, light speeding
I
to
feel you. I went for Takumi, so.
Yeah, Takami's nice. It's just that unfortunately she doesn't really have a lot of scenes that you're able to appreciate, like the Hawaii scene and a couple others. But she's
Yeah, I would have
definitely
killed.
she's fine, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, plus it was, I really wish I could have saw her a little bit more now that you bring up the scenes. Because, like, other than, like, the practitioner and how, I don't really get to see much of her personally, you know?
Hmm.
Like, that's the only thing I kind of hate. I mean, she played no games about getting into the bedroom and a bunch of other things and romancing me and reciprocating the feelings and all that. But I was like, damn, this is kind of, as much as I pursued her, this is kind of lackluster, maybe? I don't know.
Yep.
That's the only thing I hate about that. I was like, maybe I should have went with Makoto. Or Hifune. I don't... No, Hifumi. But who knows? Who knows what I'll get on the next playthrough. Yeah. I honestly never thought I'd be interested in any of them.
Ah, right.
Yeah, you do have people who kind of said that the women in Persona 5 as far as romancing were kind of weak. I mean, I haven't played like Persona 4 or 3 yet, so I can't exactly make a comparison. But, I mean, it definitely had girls as far as my type, which were Sai and An, so personally, I'm happy, I'm content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get you. I kind of want to play the other ones, because, like, I think there was one for 3DS, and I think there was one for PlayStation 2. I don't know. I have to look into
Well,
it.
shit. This one's busted.
You know the funny thing? Like, Fire Emblem and Persona actually had a crossover too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's weird as shit though.
There.
You make a phenomenal
Yeah, honestly, all I'm just waiting for is just...
Right.
I just wish that Chloe was real. I mean, there are like a handful of girls I play, with in video games I just really wish were real. Chloe is probably #1 in my book. I mean, when I met her in Uncharted 2, I was just like, especially after dealing with Elena. Elena's cool and all when I played Drake's Fortune, but Chloe just immediately just stole my heart. Just like the
Got it.
moment I met her, I
But
was just
we'll
like,
have to do the other side
God,
first. I mean, I can put this mirror
only
down
she
now,
was real.
if you have to.
But
She's not, sadly. Like most fucking animated people.
yeah, I just love everything about it. Not just the way she looks, but I love her attitude. I love her intelligence. She's fucking hilarious. I mean, going back, I just love the dynamic that they have for Chloe and Nadine because it just wouldn't be the same. Of course, I still would have enjoyed it if it was just Chloe, but just having her paired alongside with Nadine makes the game even better. So, you know, they definitely bring out the best and the worst in each other, which just makes for a much better story.
Got it.
So yeah, like I had said before, I would have Lost Legacy ranked as the third best Uncharted game behind Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 4.
Okay. Can you be a statue again?
Yeah, I think you had put Lost Legacy behind Uncharted 2, right?
Yep. I just really hated Shoreline. If we're being completely honest, that's the main reason why it's my third. Because even though Shoreline does appear here, it's not as saturated as it was in Uncharted 4, and they just made my life miserable.
No, wait.
And I didn't even do the game on crushing, and they made me suffer. So, yeah,
Still, just a
yeah.
All this water. It's a cleansing situation. Oh, you can put down the mirror now. They found us. Get ready.
Despite everybody hitting me up and trying to fucking have me talk about this drama, this is like freaking fucking sad. I'm so happy for once.
Well, that's because you and Jay don't tolerate no bullshit. You're older and you don't put up with it.
Yeah, I was really happy just to fucking come up here. And I know I talked about my shit, but honestly, it's so nice to just play a fucking game, hear from y'all, just kick back. Shit.
Yeah.
And all my other fucking friends, they always have some shit going on. I really had like 3 of them hit me up. I'm just like, I don't feel like shit. But no, I'm taking you and Judy's advice, and I'm not fucking anybody. I literally took this whole entire day, like those 2 days at work. After I got off of work, I literally went incognito because I needed me time and I needed to mentally recuperate.
Yeah, that's what we saw. I mean, it's just enough to just have to deal with yourself in life. And then you're trying to add on having to deal with the problems of 5 other people. It's just impossible to do without losing your damn mind.
Yeah. Fucking mentally draining. But again, I am the one who auctioned and put my fucking ass in it.
Yeah, that could be true, but I mean, you're just being a friend, really. It's not your fault people take advantage of that.
Yeah. They also can't help some of the circumstances they end up in also, I could say. But a lot of the shit they do, they kind of instigate themselves on learning also. Which is also really fucking annoying.
Because like, with a lot of people who, you know, are having to deal with situations they'd rather not be in, whether intentionally or unintentionally, and they're just looking for a friendly word, but at the same time, you have to be cognizant of yourself. Like, if you don't, you know, prioritize your own life and your own health, how can you expect to be able to help somebody else?
Yeah.
not a
That's how
matter
I
about
fucking.
being selfish. You have to understand that, you have your own life you're responsible for.
Yeah, that's how I don't fuck with most of them when when I come from school or when I get off of work. Cause like fucking Macy literally asked me if she wants to run the Cheesecake Factory and get her nails done and she wants me to go with her. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Sit there with you? I don't feel like doing that shit.
Yeah,
And
that's what
she's
she
like,
wants.
huh?
That's exactly what she wants.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I have shit to do, and by that I mean I'm gonna go home and draw and do me and fucking play my games and fuck with my friends. Well, other friends. And she's like, oh no, you're so difficult. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I was like, because I fucking don't want to. I'm honestly getting to that point where I'm just like, I could just say what the fuck is on my mind and not really give a damn about it. Because I'm honestly getting fed up with people in general.
I don't blame you, honestly. I don't blame you, I said.
Yeah. Shit. Like, it's literally just getting to a point where, well, I'm not mentally depressed, or I'm not depressed feeling, honestly. It's getting to that point where every time I get a text message from them, I'm just like, don't you ever have anything happy to say? Don't you ever have anything nice to talk about? I don't want to hear about what you and your boyfriend did. I don't want to hear about how you fucked this guy. I may be a talkative person and a bunch of other bullshit that's, kind of problematic, but that doesn't mean I also want to deal with it every single fucking day.
I get you.
Yeah, like I had, like, it was her, the delusional bitch, Thought, that bitch from work,
Yeah,
everybody.
my nigga Sam.
Sam! I love him.
I was so happy when I saw him. I was like, oh shit, there go my boy.
Exactly. Gave me so many Uncharted 4 feelings.
I must admit,
Sam, we here too.
first to steal my
It's
discs,
a reunion up
then
in this bitch.
experts run me around in circles, huh? That's clever. Perhaps a little Indian blood in me after
I can't even imagine what Nadine would have did to Sam if they weren't handcuffed when they saw each other.
Straight out decapitated him.
For real. She would have drowned his ass in the fucking water. Head first and shit.
You gotta wonder how everybody would have been looking like, well, that wasn't a lot easy.
Yep. Oh my god. If Sully would have appeared in this game, I would have lost my shit. I fucking love Sully. My god, I love him.
Oh, Victor, goddamn Sully.
Me too.
And
Absolutely.
Nigga, you gonna get in your feels, bro.
Come on, I mean, it's been...
man, I've been in my feels ever since I finished Uncharted 4.
Yeah, it was really sad knowing that he hung the towel just, after so many years, 4 great games, It was melancholic. Very melancholic.
Yeah, I mean, just having him be a part of your life, because Drake's Fortune came, I think, in 2007. So it was like 10 years
Yeah.
that,
He's been
he's
running
been a
that
part of my
shit.
gaming life, and then it's like, now he's gone.
It's
The
sad,
fact that
man.
he's been running that shit for so long, that's kind of wow. At least he has someone as worthy as Chloe to where he can pass the torch on to and then, carry out the next generation of games.
Yeah, I'm glad they made Chloe as a character, but it's still sad to not, have Nate's sarcastic self as a protagonist anymore.
I see him making cameo appearances.
Real classy, thank you.
What the fuck would he have to say in these adventures when he's not even a part of them? Take care of yourself, don't die.
Oh man.
No, I mean, I'm completely content without seeing Nate ever again. It's just there's no need to. His story's done with. I know that him and Lane are going to be living happily ever after.
Yep.
So I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It appears
But I
that
do
we
miss
have
him.
one
I miss
final
him terribly.
test.
Absolutely.
You won't be needing us, though, so we'll just do
He
it.
shall forever be missed.
Surely you know the story.
Asaf would be so handsome if he wasn't so crazy. Like dead ass. He's not even an unattractive man. That's what I hate about him.
The fact that you could find attraction in just about anything, especially him.
I'm not
that's-
attracted to him. I just think he's an attracted man.
He's right.
Because he is. It's just, you know, he's just crazy. And he's not my type of crazy.
You will watch them die.
Okay.
By inch.
This is what happens when you give the wrong idiot a book.
Exactly.
You know, because it's like beforehand he was just serving as a doctor. But then when you give the wrong idiot a book or a pamphlet or any kind of access to documentation about revolution, and they want to take it upon themselves to actually be the foregoing energy for this revolution, you get Assad.
Exactly.
Someone who's made themselves out to be, try to be a leader, but who's actually really just a maniac tyrant, a la Donald Trump.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's just so irritating. You're like, ugh. They just think they can change the world because they read a few words and they think, oh, I'm the chosen one. You're like, bitch, come on now, really. What are you doing with your life?
Nothing.
Apparently they're trying to do everything. Oh, I hated this
But they
puzzle the
failed it.
first time.
What? Get the fuck back.
I totally forgot how to do this. Let's see here.
Interesting puzzle.
Yeah, definitely interesting when you're not the one solving it.
Testing my patience.
You're testing my patience. The fuck? You try doing this shit then. I want to see you, ho.
What the
Fuck.
fuck?
Dumbass Assad. Just smack him in the face. This is where it gets irritating. Stop.
That's fucking too much.
Indeed, but I already got it. There we go.
He's healed him.
It's going to fall.
Quiet.
Gosh. Quite an obstacle.
I had a puzzle like this, kind of similar in Persona, but it was more like puzzle pieces. Yeah, it was in Futaga's Palace where you had to play like arrange the pictures or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that was one thing I was gonna say. The confidant things that you go through are similar to how you pick up winning in Fire Emblem, actually.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, like that kind of
Shit.
playstyle is pretty common in JRPG games.
Ganesh allowed himself to be struck by the
Yeah, you know, that's how I met my wife.
Not a selfish prick, no. See, Ganesh could have defeated Parashurama easily. But if he had, that would have made Shiva's ass look weak. Powerless.
Ganesh sacrificed himself to preserve his father's honor.
See, even she gets it now. It's like a Indian doesn't her.
Magnificent, isn't it? Oh, what? Nothing to say now?
The
Oh,
tusk
if you
of
like, I can tell you
Ganesh.
where to stick it.
And so Assad was
Well, my
actually
friend,
in the process of
I would
trading
love to
that
tell you
piece of
myself,
cultural
but
and
I must not in the
historical
gods, for you have brought me
art
a grateful
for a giant ass bomb from Shoreline.
What
Go
the
to the
fuck?
chamber.
Yeah, that's how much of a stupid idiot
Come
Assad
on,
is.
is this really necessary?
So
So
he's
he's
literally
talking all this
bullshit.
bullshit about preserving Indian culture, and he's going to take one of his most cherished artifacts and trade it for a big ass bomb.
Nigga, I would have put that shit in a museum to where it could be studied, preserved, and everybody could admire it. Are you kidding me?
I would have sold it and made hella money out that bitch.
Tell me about it.
Shit, you would have sold it. Shit.
Well, yeah, but to somebody who obviously, you know, would have an authentic interest in it, not just to the bestseller out there.
Concentrate.
Yeah, like I would literally want that everybody to know about it. Shit, you know, like a fucking collector is like, oh, you know, this is gonna go in my prize collection, and y'all can come and learn about it, and I'd be more than happy to show y'all
Hold on.
that. Treasure hunter, I see that. Exactly, the move is work so easy.
Take a deep breath.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
This whole part gave me so much anxiety.
Shit.
I don't know what I would do in this situation. I just know I would accept that I'm gonna die.
Oh no, Alex, there's no supernatural stuff in Uncharted 4 or about it.
Yeah, that's not like Uncharted 1, which I'm so grateful for.
That fucking so good.
I always get hit by one of
That
those.
would've-
That's exactly why I'm not playing Uncharted 1 ever again, because those stupid, whatever the fuck those things were, fuck all those, okay? I'm never playing that game ever again for that reason alone. Aside from that, everything else was fine. I was okay with everything, except that part.
Fucking zombie, like, what is this, Resident Evil, bitch?
I seriously was not okay. I was like, everything was fine, you know, I'm good, you know, the whole game was great. And then all of a sudden these weird things appeared, and I'm like, what the living fuck? Ain't no one preparing me for this shit. Yeah, so fuck Uncharted 1 for that reason alone.
Oh my god.
Apart from that, I love the game.
Maybe it's the bias.
What do you mean?
It's kind of funny how you think about it, like El Dorado, you know, fucking Golden City and all that other shit. Because that's, it fucking turned out to be something that just turned men into fucking cannibals.
Mm-hmm.
That's some real fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Professional courtesies.
Professional courtesy.
We hurry, we can intercept them before they let the trail.
I think this is exactly why Chapter 8 is probably my favorite chapter, just because of their dialogue alone.
That's all right.
Professional courtesy. Oh, of course.
Although Sam's a dork.
No. You trying to get some of that Nadine?
Stop here.
Imagine a night with Nadine.
I'd have to fight for my life.
Huh?
I'd fight for my life. Honestly.
I'm just saying.
I couldn't do it. It's like every fucking second, every like 10 seconds, I'll have to be using the damn safe word.
Oh.
It's like instead of like worried, I'd be worried I didn't have any life insurance.
Oh my god.
For real, because you don't know when exactly at what point is she gonna snap. And it's like, you know, she's on top of you, riding you and shit, and then before you know it, like your face turns into fucking Nathan Drake, and then she's fucking choking the life out of you.
Oh.
Kind of a shock seeing all these modern stuff.
¿Cómo te? No, yo estoy bien. I mean, my mother literally got anxiety because she thought I was gonna die.
Oh my god.
My mom, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I love how she just worries. Like, are you gonna die? No, don't die.
You know, it's actually funny when I'm playing my game. She's actually way more dramatic about them than I am.
That's
Like,
the best part.
when she sees me play Bloodborne, she's literally the one that's saying, "Oh my god, that thing is hideous. It's gonna kill you and all this." And I'm all here like calm, like just fighting everything. You know, getting my ass kicked sometimes. I'm actually all quiet and shit. She's the one that gives me the commentary.
That is fucking priceless.
It really is. And it's super funny because I think she celebrates a lot more when a villain is killed than I do.
Should have packed my machetes.
Oh my god.
Like, she celebrates like if she's the one that beat it. Which is the best thing. I'm just like, oh god.
Go ahead.
We gotta record that one day.
I really will though.
Yeah.
Sam is the fucking sassy ass. Much obliged.
Shit.
Fucking Sam. I mean, I just love how even he knows that someone that can literally kill him is right there, but he's still so
Much
nonchalant
obliged.
anyway.
Wow.
It's just so great.
Much obliged. Much obliged. Wow.
Holy shit.
I love that.
It's okay. I'm okay. I'm not behind you. Oh, close. Hey, where's that?
Yes, haha, holy shit.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
Not gonna lie, that boss battle in the Uncharted 1 got on my fucking nerves the first few times. I hated that.
Much as useful lesson.
That whole final chapter got on my damn nerve.
Good attitude. Good attitude, boy.
I don't even want to remember, honestly. It just gives me a headache. I definitely enjoyed Uncharted 2's last chapter before that.
Oh god, no, that shit on fucking crushing gave me heart palpitations.
Oh yeah, you know, on crushing, but since, you know, I was actually normal and did it on moderate, I didn't feel it that way.
We're talking about Uncharted 1.
2.
No, 2.
Oh.
I mean, it was
Actually,
a bitch the first time I did it, but then second time I did it. But I can't even imagine how much that must have been on crushing.
No, actually, the Navarro fight was not that bad. I mean, yeah, I died a good number of times because, you know, you have the only cover that you have are fucking wooden crates.
Exactly.
And they get destroyed like every, you know, few bullets or so.
Yeah,
But
that's so
it
irritating.
wasn't that frustrating. Now, Lazarevic, you know, with his fucking ass having to run away from him using the fucking double-barrel shotgun.
Yeah, that was
And then
terrible.
once you finally start, you know, breaking him down, he starts throwing like 10 or 15 grenades at you at one fucking time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was frustrating the first, like, 3 times I tried to do it. Then I eventually did it. But I can't even imagine how that shit must have been on crushing. I don't even want to know. Because I'm never gonna know. So. I'm good.
Wow.
No, she's just worried I'll take it over and move you down there.
Sí, eso es metal. Yo creo que sí. Yo pienso que sí.
Ah, pues yo lo voy a ir a vender allá.
¿Sí? Y si no, puedes preguntar. No hay
Yo
ningún...
lo llevo, hay gente que lleva de todo, mira, lavadoras, todo.
On my way.
Las lavadoras tienen aluminio adentro.
Yeah.
Little precarious.
I swear, if I had to count the number of times Chloe falls in this damn game,
You alright? Yeah.
so damn irritating. Every little thing she touches, she almost dies.
Oh my god.
Nathan don't give a fuck.
Thanks, shouting ahead, Sam.
I said don't move. Unbelievable.
I love the fucking Shakespeare reference. Et tu, Chloe?
I know. I fucking loved that the first time. I died. I really had to pause the game because I was laughing so hard.
Why don't you go ahead? Leave the rope.
It was so great. Oh, Sam, you cultured swine.
Your own bloody boat.
Ah, the return of Shoreline begins. Fuck Shoreline. Damn it. Nah, seriously, fuck Shoreline.
I'm sorry, man. When I saw those fucking red hats, I flipped the fuck out because I was not expecting to deal with them.
I was not either. I felt like I was slapped in the face. I was like, are you kidding me?
You were like, you betrayed me.
I mean, I had a feeling that maybe you'd see them, obviously, at some point, but I didn't think you'd actually have to fight them again.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
I'm cool. But she, like, 5 seconds later goes in and kills that bitch.
She was lying on her ass.
Oh, Nadine, she's so fucking great. I love her so much. Bitch, out of here.
Chloe is just so, not Chloe, Nadine is fucking aggro as shit.
Shit. Nadine should have a fucking leash or something, man. You can't trust her. You say stay cool, she goes into the line of fire the first time. I'm like, damn.
She's rogue.
Sí lo quiero. Sí. Hey.
Where are you? No.
¿Ah?
Esta me la diste para regalar.
Sí.
Ah, ¿no la quieres?
No. No, no. Esa la puedes tener.
No. Oh, hey, that's in there. Ah, there you are.
I hated this part on Crushing so much. I think I died probably 15 million times in this part alone. The first time. Oh, on Crushing. I was like, so this is what Uncharted 4 felt like.
Wow.
This is as close to me playing Uncharted 4 on Crushing as it's gonna get.
I better enjoy this and soak it in while I can.
Oh yeah, I definitely miss my good old friends, you know. I love Shoreline. They were such awesome. Never hesitated to, you know, put a hole in me. So nice.
Wow.
Reinforcements inbound.
Now can I have my gun? Come on, bitch. Right there, bitch. Sam, you're lucky I can't shoot you, huh? Otherwise, I would have put 15 holes in your head alone. Get in my damn way. I'm trying to shoot bitches around here. What's wrong with you?
Very good selection.
Nadine, another word? What? Just following your example? Yeah, but... Come on. No way I'm letting anyone come ashore on the tusks.
But RPG's first reaction.
Maybe, maybe not. Let's go see.
People are way too reliant on that. Sadly.
All right. Yeah.
Boomstick. I like how that sounds.
I
Boomstick.
think we can squeeze through here.
Sounds like a nickname you'd give to a vibrator or something.
So is that what you're gonna nickname yours?
Okay, first of all, do I look like the type of person that would nickname a vibrator or dildo? Are you kidding me? I don't even own any of those. I'm not gonna sweet talk my vibrator. The fuck?
No, hell no.
That's weird. Seriously, if I had to count the times something bad happens to Chloe in this game, I'd be rich.
If I had a dollar for every time she...
Including that right hook she got from Nadine.
I don't know how she left that and didn't get her face disfigured. I know my face wouldn't have survived.
Shit.
God, balls, she's alive.
Well, I guess she could survive getting her ass whooped by us. I guess one Nadine didn't do that.
Where are you?
That's true.
Because the Saab was built like a damn Mack truck. So, shit.
That's true.
Got something for you.
Brace it against that strut.
I'm doing it. There. Okay. Come on up. That doesn't sound good. It's buckling. Jesus.
See, this is how I know my fat ass would have never survived this, because they would have never held me up that way. I would have fallen and they would have died with me.
Well done.
That's all I need to say.
Be like, I know they couldn't pull me up. I would have had them plummet to their deaths.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stuck. Lend me a hand? Sure. Here. You can use this to get up that wall. Let me help. Stuck.
I simply love how they do everything, but then Sam just over there just chilling. Asshole.
Track signed up now.
Because he knows that Nadine would have tried to run his ass over with that car. He's not
You know you could help.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's not trying to get killed, die an early death.
You two got it.
He's just sitting there.
Signed up now.
He is definitely Nate's brother. Lord.
I can't with this. I just he looks like a goober standing there.
Didn't see that coming. Is everyone alright?
Almost there. Bitch, get over here and push.
Maybe there's a way through though. I'll stop now. Little high.
Stand. Bet you're tall enough to get that ladder. Come on, I'll boost you up.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh, Merriam.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Sure.
Ready when you are.
Have you any luck?
Oh shit! Sorry.
Any spare ladders up there by any chance, Sam? Been a crazy couple of days, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, can't say I was expecting Sam Drake to come back into my life.
You know, I wasn't sure if I could trust you either. Had to test you a little bit.
Oh, that include making me wait 2 hours in a war zone, so you? Certainly tested my patience.
See, in that instance,
Shit, I'm surprised Nadine didn't kill Chloe in the first chapter.
Yep.
Shit, make me wait more than an hour, I definitely would have killed you.
Wow.
Okay, Sam.
Okay, I tend to be quite impatient.
Being in the middle of a war zone doesn't help either.
No, they really don't.
Especially when you're tracking someone like a sub, that makes it worse.
We'll meet you halfway.
What?
That is not what I pictured.
That's you seeing your old noodle. Fucking Sam lives in the Stone Age.
The old me. Your bro.
Oh my god.
It was a compliment for Christ's sakes.
Oh Lord, Sam.
That old way of talking.
He's definitely fun at parties.
Yeah, you know, he'd be that guy in the fucking dad jerseys.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, getting bitches.
Like on some Sully level shit.
Yeah.
Nah, nobody's on Sully's level. No,
Hell no. Fuck no.
Sully had pussy in every decade of his life.
for real.
Shit. I think he's on par with my dad, honestly. Shit, I mean...
Boy probably taught Nate everything he fucking knows about it.
Whoa. Technically, I think he did.
Sam,
Yeah, he's basically his father.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
clear. Come on.
Thanks.
This just is getting better and better.
Oh, I remember I took like a whole hour to do this on crushing.
Bringing back painful memories.
Honestly, no. Because I didn't die at all. It's just, you know, if you like just keep diving in the water when they see you, after a while just spending time in there, like you lose their sight on you, so you could just hide in the bush. So it wasn't hard, it just was very time consuming because I really didn't want to get hit at all.
Right.
So I was like, no.
Yeah, I'm not here for it.
Yeah. Also, I was trying to get one of the trophies at the same time doing that part, which I think was the stupidest thing I could do. I'm like, I really should have just done this on moderate instead, but I didn't know the trophy at that time. So I was like really cautious. I was like, I have to go to this part, open that crate, and I'm done. Like, but it was not easy either.
You live longer.
about a plan, guys.
Oh, Sam. I love him.
Sam just reminds me of my friend who just says the shit, and I'm just like, oh yeah, a plan, you know, like we haven't thought of that. What the fuck?
Oh, that wasn't smart. So then I maybe just go in the water, you tend to lose sight of them. Well, they lose sight of you. Oh, what was one right there? Oh, that's Sam, stupid ass. You fucking confused me. Asshole.
Leave him alone.
I was gonna go for his neck, but luckily I can't touch him.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Just ignore me, I like swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Pretty much.
Alright, Dory.
Dory's lit.
Of course.
She made all of Finding Nemo enjoyable.
She really did, though.
Damn right she did. Shit.
You know, that's how she got her own fucking movie.
I loved Finding Dory, I thought it was so cute. Her parents are adorable.
You went to see it in the theaters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, Finding Dory, no. Finding Nemo, I did.
I don't know if I went to go see that on ice when I was in elementary school.
Nice.
And here's another thought. We're getting Incredibles 2 before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
Bro,
Ain't
what
that
the
some
fuck?
shit? Square Innocence on some
ain't
bullshit.
right. They need to get their shit together, cause that's bruh, Incredibles. That's not okay.
Seriously, Incredibles came out like how long ago? I don't even remember how long, man.
Exactly.
It has been like, what, 13 years? 13, 14 years?
I wanna assume so, yeah. I just know it
Dude,
was
they
a
gotta
long time ago.
Dude, they gotta get their shit together. What the fuck?
Hell yeah, Incredible Truth came out back when we was in high school. At the
Facts.
very latest.
You know what the funny thing is? They made a Game Boy game illustrating the fucking sequel, but you know, they took their sweet ass time with this.
Definitely a lot more than what Square Enix give us. So.
Wow. But you ain't wrong.
Square Enix, I don't know what kind of drugs they're smoking, but I just know that I don't want any kind of weed they're smoking.
That forces me to put a fucking game back into the fucking release date. I'm not here for that
That's true. Everybody who works with Square Enix has to be bipolar.
shit. What the
Facts.
fuck?
I wouldn't be surprised. I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
it's like
surprised
one
if they were
day
like
you
my
have
big
the
sister.
exactly. They come in with one idea one day, then their second personality takes over. They got a whole new idea, and their third personality, and it just keeps going in circles. That's where it
Bro,
never
what?
gets anything done.
That definitely sounds like my older sister. That bitch is crazy. Okay. She's like old as fuck, and she still has that childish mentality, and she gets like all these weird things. I'm not even sure anymore.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about her. You said you want to.
All I know is that I don't need her in my life. So
She sounds like she brings unnecessary shit.
she is unnecessary shit.
Oh.
See, I don't hate her, but honestly, for her age, she definitely could be a lot more mature. You know?
Yeah.
It's just, when are you gonna let the hurt go? Feel me? It's too much. It's too much.
How long has she been?
How long has she been an idiot? For as long as I can remember, honestly. I think ever since I was a child, literally.
Oh my goodness.
She foolish as fuck. I don't even know. I don't care to know, honestly.
It's kind of sad, honestly.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
It's very sad. Yeah, it's so much easier said than done, Nadine. Really. Every time she's in the underwater so long, I get the worst anxiety. Cause then I realize I wouldn't even spend even a minute underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that hoe?
That's that shit crazy out there. And that's my girl right there.
And that's exactly why y'all meant to be.
For real.
I'm saying, man.
She would not hesitate to go into the line of fire.
That's wifey material right there. For real.
You're like, can you go into the line of fire for me, babe? You can do this for me. Oh, hell yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want one of those in their life?
That wifey that's gonna do everything for you. That's gonna go on the line of fire.
Yeah, I mean, gotta have someone crazy by your side sometimes.
Yeah.
Here goes nothing. Oh! Get to the door. Here we go. Ready? Oh, hi.
Fuck out of here, man.
She's like, here's Nadine. I'm so fucking done. She's just like, here's Nadine, ready to fuck up your shit.
Nadine, don't hesitate. I need a bitch like that in my life.
You're looking well.
What the hell have you done?
Made it profitable for starters.
I think that was a rhetorical question, love.
I should have shot you back on that godforsaken island.
Wish you had. Would have spared us a sight of watching you turn tail and run.
Alright, just hash your shit out on your own time, okay? Tuss, please.
You did. Pardon? Either you've got a piss poor memory or you're even more desperate than I thought.
Jeez, I'm just getting from all sides now.
I'm not the one who used to hustling weapons to red-headed suitors.
Force hell. Oh, Lord.
You really think I would have traded this?
I just want Sam and Nadine to get married already.
I really do, though. Me too.
Hand over the tusks.
I ship the fuck out of them.
You're gonna miss the
For real. They are meant for each other.
Probably fan fiction.
Seriously. The makeup sex would be incredible.
Oh
For
my god.
real.
Shit.
¿Sabes cuántos mensajes tengo de Luis? 3. Muy tarde.
a little wide.
Get the hell off me.
Apparently she doesn't like spooning.
What the fuck? Oh, she doesn't like spoon.
Hi, third got his mine as well?
Wow.
Surface charge.
What?
Sav traded the tusks for a bomb.
This
Oh, Asav, you idiotic bastard.
Those trucks run right through the city. Through the market.
So we'll find the nearest town. Notify the
It'll
authorities.
be too late. That goes off and kills Sav.
And that is a terrible shame. We did get what we came for.
You are not seriously going after that train. Okay, fine. Fine, you have a plan?
Doesn't seem to be much of a requirement in this organization.
Are you really going to let her do this?
No, I mean, she's got a valid point. Shit, I don't know, okay?
This is not our time. You said so.
Poor Sam. He's just.
Even if you catch that train, what happens? Disarming the bomb is impossible.
You're right.
Good. Good. So we'll call the authorities and...
This isn't our fight. It's my fight. That bomb detonates in the city. It'll spark civil war. I can't walk away. I'm tired.
You'll die.
For ISIS.
Hey.
Oh my god, really, Alex?
Hey.
Well, definitely a good reason to shoot him.
Oh my god.
What? You're not gonna leave me back there with her?
Out.
No.
Call shotgun.
Fine. I'll sit back.
I love that trio. They're the best.
They really are.
Right. Follow the bridge.
Okay, we're in the final chapter.
Anyone see a road anywhere?
I made my own.
Yeah, this really isn't a long
Well,
game.
keep your eyes on your road then.
Hey, Sam.
Straight
Do you
to
want
This
to
chapter
try?
is the perfect bridge between Uncharted 2 and 4. It is just perfect.
Dude, it really is, man. I had so many Uncharted 2 and 4 feels, specifically in this area. Jesus.
No, this isn't my car.
You getting shoreline.
See, fuck Shoreline.
Don't slow down.
But, you know, sadly, you have to fight Shoreline. But still, forever, fuck Shoreline. Because they just want to fuck you over, so fuck them.
Coming through. No one likes the train.
Check someone else's car.
Oh, back off.
Here's the train.
Sam, take care of the task.
Don't you worry.
Sam, I can jump aboard. You got it. Come on. I'll get you aboard.
Go get it, Lily.
Good luck, mate.
Think he'll be all right?
Didn't know you cared.
He's got the task. Hey, did you catch where they put that giant crate? Near the engine.
Right, that's our next stop then.
Shoreline is not human, Alex. That's all you need to know. They're overpowered maniacs, and it grates on my fucking nerves. They're just
They're
not
all
fair.
cyborgs.
Over here. Mind your
Just-
Yep. Let's try the other side. Whoa, easy now. Okay, good. Making progress.
God, this gave me the most Uncharted 2 feels.
Yeah, I'm going through the train box car.
Mm-hmm. the memories.
Out here!
I definitely gotta play Uncharted 2 again sometime.
I'm low-key tempted to stream Uncharted 1 at some point, so...
Ooh, we should. Cause I know I'm not volunteering. Oh, I hate him. That bitch. Oh my god. The worst. Oh, I'm right here, but okay, bye.
I'm coming for you.
I'm all there. Yep. I'm gonna tell you. God, I hate that guy. Honestly, I gotta say Uncharted 2's train scene was a little more dramatic than this one's. I will say that.
Oh, definitely. This train scene is great, but nothing touches Uncharted 2.
Nothing. Damn it, kill yourself. Fuck.
I thought you were never gonna say that once in your life.
I'll say that with him because he deserves it. Oh, fuck. I mean, just the part where you have to shoot the chopper down in Uncharted 2 was already fucking dramatic as it is. It really does not compare to this one. Hated that damn chopper in that game. That shit gave me the worst anxiety. Oh, okay. Oh, I was not expecting that. It is almost 12. Thought it was way later than that.
Yeah. You gonna stop here for the night?
Huh?
Are you gonna stop here for the night? You don't have to do it.
I might as well finish it. There's no point in stopping.
Okay. We got late so fast.
Well, you're a nocturnal weasel, so I mean, this is normal for you. What the fuck? Are you serious? Did that really just happen? I really just slipped off the street. Wow. It's okay. Okay. What is wrong with my fucking hand right now? I think these nails are bothering me.
You have long nails.
I have claws right now.
Oh. That's not good.
No, it's not, obviously.
I will never understand the epitome of girls with and long nails. What is starting out like that?
It's awesome. That's all I can tell you.
Claws,
Yeah.
cat claws.
Hey man, let them girls cook, man. Ain't nothing wrong with long fingernails.
No, it's nothing, but I'm just like, I always wonder, why do they like it so much? You know? I literally see girls with fingernails so long, you know, she can't even wipe her ass with it. I'm just like...
How do you know they can't wipe their ass with it?
I'm just...
Because I can wipe my ass just fine.
Of course, that would be the first example you bring up. Out of anything you could have brought up, you bring up them being able to wipe their ass. You couldn't think of any other example?
Yeah, you couldn't think of... I wonder how they put fake eyelashes on, you know? That would have been reasonable.
Or how to type on the phone, because you need your finger to type it there.
No, I forgot. I kind of text with my tongue.
I mean, it's for real though. I mean, I'm not talking about ones as long as she got. I'm talking about ones that are long and fucking beyond and infinity and shit like some people do.
Well, mine's are pretty long, so...
Can you still text to do all the other shit you normally do though?
I was on Twitter a couple of hours ago and I was doing just fine, so yeah.
Exactly. So I'm not talking about your nails. I'm talking about like ridiculously long ones. Cause I literally saw a girl at work. She literally has like these big, long, glittery pink nails, and I'm like, what's the name for these? And I would have basically figured that out for you, but how do you function?
Trust me, we just do.
We're not in the clear yet! Keep going! We have to get to the engine!
Like imagine if Chloe had those types of nails trying to fire a machine, trying to fire a gun.
It's really not realistic, honestly, so...
I mean, y'all can claw eyes out and shit with them, but...
Do you really think girls actually call out eyes with them, males? Or are you just stereotyping?
No. No. I don't really think that
You're definitely stereotyping.
You really are, though.
No, because they don't want to break their nails. Shit. I was a bitch about breaking nails already. Why the fuck would they just want to get into a situation doing that?
Mind if I borrow this?
I'm trying to think, did Alex get anxiety watching you play this too?
Huh?
Did Alex watch you play this too?
This? No.
I wonder what she would say to some shit like this.
Okay, first of all, anything I play gives her anxiety, so...
Everything
Yeah, except probably The Sims.
Bruh.
I'm just saying. My sister's kind of sensitive.
That's kind of hot. Oh.
Well, honestly, she just suffers from bad anxiety. I can't blame the girl.
I mean, damn, did you just fucking blow up?
Yeah, I died. I ain't sweating it. No, I mean, honestly, Alex was not the video. It's not meant to play video games at all. Because she's just barely watched me play some games in my life, and she can't take it. I remember one time, I think she watched me play Resident Evil like a long time ago. She couldn't handle it. She literally just wanted me to stop playing the game.
What the fuck?
She thought it was scary. I can't blame her because it honestly is kind of scary.
So that's why she sticks to stuff like Mario Kart.
Okay, see, she can play Mario Kart. She's not that anxious. Yeah, she can't really play video games. She would never handle something like this.
She's like, oh my god, they're shooting at me, what do I do?
Yeah, she would answer.
Man, you had to take a leap of faith for that bitch.
Yep.
This is some shit.
That's how it be.
Snipers every fucking day.
Hey, you cannot be cautious in Uncharted, man. You gotta just fuck it and go. You have no time to second guess.
Facts. Yes, ma'am. What? Yeah.
We did that? Yeah, we did. Rot! This truck's on its last legs! We need to bail! Now! Whose stupid idea was this? Yours!
Oh, Lord.
Trading the tusk for a
That was
bottle,
intense.
commandeering a train.
really
Taking
was,
it 12
yeah.
months to plan this. Making it all the sweeter.
Indeed.
But we
Can
bought
you
it
imagine
all
how
up.
much that must have been on crushing?
Oh, fuck no.
I think we're almost there.
It was terrible, honestly.
Won't budge. Let me help.
This game will really be fucking This game will really be fucking anxiety.
If you're a amateur like me, where crushing is concerned, yes. If you're like Gary, then, you know, obviously you're gonna get frustrated at some parts, but you know you could handle it because you've had experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, it was full-fledged anxiety. I was not prepared.
At least you got a handle on it.
You coming?
Well, somewhat, you know. I'm not gonna consider myself an expert in this game. I just do my best.
I do my best, and I hope that's enough.
Yeah, that's all I really do. Honestly, just hope that I can just at least make it to the next part of the game.
We can
Really.
slide this way. Come on.
That's all you can do sometimes.
No.
That's what I've been doing with Bloodborne, really, you know? Just trying to do my best and try to avoid getting hit 20,000 times in a row.
Why do you excel at it?
Don't think about what you're doing. Just do it.
Managed how to do it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm an expert because I still get, you know, my ass handed to me sometimes, but it's I'm definitely better than when I first started playing. I can say that at least.
One's welded shut too.
Shit.
You've got any ideas on all in? Switch! What? Up ahead! Switch one. If we can get through, we can divert the train, buy us some time. All right, hello? Oh, shit, McGee! God damn it! You boys just can't leave well enough alone! Don't have much time! Holy hell! Sam! Hey, Sam! Where is he going?
Holy shit! Hey! How's Trick?
We need to switch the train to another track!
Oh shit!
Oh my god, he's so dramatic. I love him.
I do. I do too.
Sam! Sam!
Where's Nadine?
Back on the train! We have to flip the switch! We don't have time for this!
Hey, jackasses! Can you give it?
Shit! Train's getting closer!
Holy shit. Oh, I forgot to get on that chapter show.
No! Back to the switch.
Push!
Come on, come on, come on!
Shit, Nadine! I gotta get to her.
Wait.
You have to, I mean...
Sam.
And then he wonders why Nadine wants to kill him. He actually has the audacity to actually wonder that. Oh my
And
god.
she just threw some nigga off the train without hesitation. Right in front of him. Like, this could be you, bitch.
Exactly. I was dreaming this was you, shit.
I had a wet dream.
Exactly.
Okay, there's the train. But how the hell do I get on board? Can't see any bridges or crossings. Well, shit. Okay, that worked. Oh my god, the bridge. Shit.
God damn it, Asov. You can tell he's way too aggressive in bed.
So long. Had to catch a train up.
But don't you like that type of shit, though?
See, it's okay to be choked, not to death though. I still
You
like.
can tell he's straight up he's into some racing shit. You know?
He's into some I'll tie you up and literally punish you type shit.
Yeah, I don't think he knows the first thing about caressing or love making. I can't see it.
You know, him and Nadine will make perfect angry sex.
Well, apparently, Asab did fuck Nadine.
But,
What you said it wasn't good though, which I can imagine.
oh,
You'd risk your lives. And for what? A city of peasants.
Christ, you're insufferable.
The blood of the old kings runs through my veins.
This bitch.
My people shall rise again.
Don't you just be good, Assault?
This is my land. What could you possibly stand to gain?
Oh, it's all about what you have to lose.
The bomb.
damn, they
I'll
tag team the
destroy
fuck that
another.
around.
I'll burn your city. Your people will beg me to save them. Let's finish this. I'll break you. Vermin.
I'll break you, bitch.
I seriously suck at dodging that part. I prefer a gun.
Or at least they're gonna make me fight, at least let me roll.
Honestly,
Dodge roll.
that would have been nice.
Most reliable skill in any fighting in combat.
Yeah. That's the one thing I gotta say. I think that's the only thing I can complain about Breath of the Wild.
No
No
dodge
roll.
roll.
No rolling. Like, how do they take the most essential thing in the whole franchise, you know?
You know, it's supposed to add to the experience.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say they use dodge roll here. Discovered it yet, but I'm pretty sure you discovered everything in that fucking game, so. See
What the?
that right there?
How did that even happen?
Se la voy a dar de regreso, la voy a lavar, ¿ok?
I jumped, bitch. The fuck?
My wall will
That
destabilize
is some shit.
the sheep in
Everything is shit in this game
you
sometimes.
will have died in
I
vain.
don't know.
There we go.
I will die a thousand deaths before I let you win.
That's cool.
Oh, shit! Friendly reminder, the bridge!
Shut up and fight!
When his hair came completely down, I was like, oh shit, here we go with rape again.
Beautiful.
You've ruined everything. Everything! My cleansing would have been beautiful! Why didn't you just die?
We're done here.
You think you won? War will rise up. Like the young king, you have achieved nothing.
It's like you said. Progress demands sacrifice. Tracer, you need to go.
Shit!
Y no le digo yo comida, que la cocina.
En la mañana cuando tenemos que recoger las balloons. Los balloons, ¿no?
Ah, también llega 20 para como 20 para las 10 de la mañana, dice.
Ella voy a ir en la mañana.
Stop, Clyde. Please?
I don't know if I heard that word.
Which one?
Mañana.
That means tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like Spanish 101.
Yeah, that's what I say. I remember it from somewhere. I just don't remember where the fuck where.
You shouldn't even have to remember it from anywhere. That's just like basic generic Spanish.
I know, but I haven't done anything Spanish related since, you know, like, since autumn years from,
That includes bitches too, right?
no.
Yeah, look at that.
I died in so many stupid ways in this game, it's not even funny. Okay, it is really funny, but
It is.
it really is though. Sometimes a slip of your finger, you know, just makes me die. You're like, oh my god.
Tip of the finger, death.
Yeah,
Holding the controller wrong, death.
yeah. Not holding the controller
Press
at
this
all,
button. Oh,
death.
damn.
Well, I could do the Chloe in that position. Lord have mercy.
I'm just saying.
Dang. And it doesn't help she is wearing tight pants too. Wet tight pants.
She did it intentionally, and I'm not mad at all. That's my bitch.
Such dickheads who might be in need of a partner? Not you.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the
Oh my god. Not you. Okay.
You go. Oh my god.
What? Sarah.
I'm just joking. You're... Ow! Okay. Jesus. My last cigarette.
Man, that's a beauty.
How much you think that we're gonna get for that baby?
Well,
I love how he just faked them out. That was priceless.
Indeed.
finest. Right? Hunt. Elbow.
You guys are hilarious. Ministry of Culture.
It really bothers me how much treasure hunters should go just to fucking discover something.
Yeah. And that's the game. Yep.
Oh my god, this dude.
Oh, I love this game.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know,
Fucking
that ending
game.
song is lit though.
Yeah, when I heard they had MIA, I was like, oh shit.
It was perfect. I was like, hey.
Boy, that's what's up with that.
That's something I bump in my car on my way to work.
I love how they made it fucking cartoony, this bitch.
It's all chibi and shit.
Shit, I'm here for it.
I got it. Private collector. Huh? Just hear me out for a second. I understand taking moral high ground, and that's great. It really is. I am completely on board for that.
They're just enjoying pizza.
Just don't ruin the moment.
Ooh, that pizza looks so damn good.
I love how she's just tugging on it. Now, this is how you do an expansion, honestly. This really was a great game.
It really
I'm glad.
is. So, I am so thankful to Naughty Dog that they made this because I was skeptical at first. 'Cause I thought No Nate was gonna be kind of whack, but they definitely did excellent in this. I hope that there is more to this Chloe and Nadine chemistry because I fucks with it heavy. So,
Definitely.
and Sam
Naughty
has to be
Dog
in
is
it.
Yeah, they've already confirmed that this won't be the last Uncharted, so
I'm
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing with whatever characters are going to be in the
yes.
future games.
Yes, I am so excited because it's lit.
Huh.
Alright, Brian, if you want to go ahead and wrap us up and get us out of here, that'd be cool.
Cameron. Thanks everybody for coming out and having fun with us as usual. We do this shit for y'all. And I'm pretty glad that we finally got to end of this game. Gotta say, it was an amazing game. And thank you, Judy, for going out of your way and showing us. And, you know, yeah, just showing us how great a game it was. I can't wait to get a chance to play it myself once I take care of everything else. And thanks for everybody for coming out and saying hi. Really appreciate, you know, having your company and, you know, entertaining us with your comments, especially you, Alex. You're like our #1 diehard fan, and we really appreciate that. So we're gonna go ahead and go too as well, because it's getting really fucking late, and I am really tired, and I'm pretty sure y'all are too.
I just finished the game, so yeah, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
So,
We're gonna
yeah.
go ahead and get up out of here.
Indeed.
So we'll catch y'all later. I appreciate y'all for coming, and we'll see y'all probably tomorrow if we feel like streaming, which I'm pretty sure we will. So
Who is streaming?
good night. I think me, because I'm doing
Brian's
Horizon.
gonna stream Horizon tomorrow.
You're
Gonna
gonna
bring the hunter back.
you're gonna actually, like, you know, play the story or just go out of your way to kill 72 striders?
I'm just, I might just go play something else. I don't know, but I might just go ahead with the story because why the fuck not?
Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, so we'll definitely look forward to that, you know.
Hmm. But for real,
Okay, well, good night, Alex. Thank you for coming back. Hope you're safe and hope everything's good in your area. So, yeah.
shout out to all the people who had to deal with Irma. That was some shit I really hope everybody's recovering well from. I know it's gonna take some time, but we can get there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll be back tomorrow. So, good night to you all.
Night.
Peace.